I want to show you guys how to create power on the forehand. So creating power is just basically racket speed. So we've got to think about our arm a little bit more mechanically and how we can create racket head speed, because racket head speed is what creates power. So how do we create racket head speed? Well, we're going to use this tricep muscle, big muscle. We can really throw that racket with that muscle there. So we want to make sure that our shoulder always pointing down at the ball down here. So once we've pointed that shoulder down and we've got our racket up, we want to get our hand in nice and close. And we want to make sure that this bottom part of the racket here is pointing down behind where we're going to hit the ball. So the reason that we want to keep this pointing down is that if we throw this part of the racket behind the ball, it's going to mean that the face of the racket is behind the ball. So we are behind the ball in the direction we're going to hit it. We don't want to come from the side of the ball, we want it to come straight down behind the ball, right? So once we've got ourselves into this position, make sure we pull our hand in and we pull our elbow back behind us. Here, we've got our hand up. So it's kind of close to our ear, but it's kind of in line with our shoulder. And we're just going to turn a little bit more, and we're going to throw that hand down. So it's just like throwing a ball. So if I'm going to throw a ball at the wall, right, I'm going to turn my shoulder, throw the ball. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but it says I'm going to throw my hand down behind the ball. So the ball's down here, we're going to throw our hand down. So when we throw our hand down, naturally, our mind isn't going to let us throw our hand into the ground and not hit the ball. Our hand will slightly come back, and then that momentum will carry through. And then we can push the ball to where we want the ball to go. So, I'll show you again. Down, and then follow through. And that'll create heaps more power for you guys that are struggling to get power out of the forehand. So if you want to see some more tips on squash technique, then subscribe below.